It is the first week of November, and we have passed through the flood season, the pouring rain. Before the freezes and the snows hit, we have a small window to be able to finish clearing the property. We have been trying to make it more usable by giving ourselves some space with nice green grass and land for the animals to be able to rotate in order to forage. And we haven't been able to do that because last winter it was nothing but rain, and it was a big muddy flooded mess back there. But so far this year we've had our floods and we've had our mud, but things are drying out, and we're taking this opportunity to get started.
Yeah, so basically the first year we were here, we cleared this front section here by the barn. It looked like what we're getting ready to start working on, and we were able to make headway that first winter. It was rather dry that winter, so we got all this over here cleared, and so yeah, we're just going to try to keep on going. We've got better equipment now. We've got more options, so we don't have to burn all of our brush. We can chip it into usable mulch for later, and we will save the wood that can be burned as firewood and sell it or trade it. And yeah, we'll just go from there and see if we can get it all cleared off and ready to go for the animals, and hopefully start building fence in the late springtime, early summer next year when the flood season dies down, and we figure out where we can put fence up without it getting taken out every time it rains.
So here we have 5 acres, and it is designated floodplain on the last acre and a third, I think. And that's this down here. So when we first moved in, we put our bridge in so we could get across the creek. But it is predominantly forest. It's nice and fun and pretty, and we have cleared some spots and things like that just so we could get through walking. It used to be so thick, just like this, that we actually couldn't even walk through it to see where the property line was or anything. And this other half of the creek that's on the house side used to look like this. So in the first year that we were here, this over here, where now there are just a few large pecan and oak trees, used to actually look like this. And so we chose to clear it so that we could have the opportunity to rotate our pastures. But again, it still floods.
Alright, so we're going to be using a various different sizes of chainsaw. But the first thing we need to talk about is safety and PPE. I had a very close call last year. I was cutting a stump off and the chainsaw kicked back out from under the stump and cut right across the top of my leg. Now, because I was wearing a pair of chainsaw chaps, I saved my leg that day. Ruined the chaps, and we'll put the picture in the video someplace. But if you're gonna be running chainsaws, get you a pair of chainsaw chaps. They're not expensive. I got these off of Amazon. And if you think it won't happen to you, you're an idiot, because I thought the same thing. And it ended up happening to me, and it just so happened to be the first day of the year that I put my chaps on, and I had been cutting for 2 months. Anyway, you want to get good hearing protection, whether it be earmuffs, earplugs, good pair of gloves. I also keep a hard hat if I'm cutting a big tree down. That way, if something comes down and gets me in the head, I live to do it again another day. So, anyway, in this box of stuff, we have all of our fun goods, our chainsaws, our oils, some tools, and gas and whatnot. So hopefully it's everything we need.
Just grab anywhere and work with them anywhere, because these thorns are actually strong enough to pierce your glove. Right here, there, right here,
Well, that's the end of day one of the fall clearing project. Hopefully the weather will cooperate and we'll get some more done. And yeah, I think we had a pretty productive day. I'm happy with what went on, and we'll see you next time.